Okay, so when ripping down a door to fit into...
After the fact, the next thing, we're gonna mount the hinge side plumb. We're gonna flush this to the inside wall. I do that 90% of the time because if I have to build an extension jamb, I preferred it to be on the outside, not interfering with the swing of the door. You want to flush it to the hinge side, okay? We'll plumb it up from here. Always stick the shims in where the hinges go because those are going to be the points that are, holding the load from the hinge. The right leg is still loose. And this is because when you're refabricating a door in a crooked house, this might have to be cut to kind of drop it. Let's see how the door sits in the hinge, and then we can decide if we're going to fine tune anything off this leg, how we're going to adjust it to make it work with the door. Okay, here we go. Hung it on the hinges. We'll close it. You see this reveal right here? It's pretty nice, but if I'm being picky, I could take about 1/8 off the leg of this door, and then we'll shim it all in to get the reveal nice. So I'll take a shim. I'll put it right there, and I'll take that 1/8 right off. And then once you get the reveal right, all the way up and down, you measure from floor where the reveal ends. Same thing over here. I cut this one about 1/4 inch long. I brought it in here and then held my pencil to the wall and scribed it. This way I can cut that back like a laser, dropping it right into the reveal. And now we'll put the header on and we'll duplicate this process on the other side of the door. Here we go. About 77 13/10. Now this is flush with the door jamb, and we know the reveal is 1/2 inch. So I'm just gonna mark this right here on the floor. I'm gonna give us a 1/2 inch reveal. I'm gonna hold this leg in place. Now I'm gonna cut this with a fine tool. That should be perfect. And there we go. After we trim that last pencil line off, it is as tight as a glove. We added on the header trim and the 5/4 to hide the hole that was in the plaster and lath from the previous crown. We made any final adjustments so that we have a perfect reveal. Top to bottom, left to right. And that is how you install or cut down and install a 70 to 100-year-old door. Not quite sure how old it is, but if this is something you like, stay tuned, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. Thank you and God bless.